Welcome everybody, Joseph Robert, the fantasy football counselor, and I am breaking some of my own rules today. We are going robust wide receivers. This is crazy, but I'm actually going to do it. I went 0 RB like a couple weeks ago, but I'm going to go crazy this time. I'm actually going to go in here and literally go 0 RB and really robust wide receiver. Now, if you guys know my style, I go robust running back, and I literally go 4 running backs, and it works because after I'm done going robust RB, like literally 4 running backs in a row, I still got wide receiver ones. I see Shark available. I see McLaurin available. I see T.Y. Hilton available. Deontay Johnson available. Diggs is there. Who else is there? Oh man, Cooks is there. There's a ton of guys that I can stack and still get a good wide receiver core, okay? And that's just, I'm talking like, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh round. There's still a ton of great wide receivers. And that wide receiver class is so deep. Now, I can get a Justin Jefferson as a wide receiver sleeper later that could be a plug and play this year. I stash him and he breaks out, right? But when you look at running back, there really isn't much available after the 5th, 6th round, okay? Now, you can get Montgomery, Akers, guys that could break out, have great seasons in around round 5 and 6, but rarely do you have any good running backs after you go wide receiver. So I want to play it out. I'm going to go 4 wide receivers in a row. Now, this is something that people laughed about me earlier when I went robust RB. They're like, how could you go robust RB? How could you do it? 0 RB is the way to go. Now, I get people DM me all the time like, Joe, everyone's going robust RB. I did a mock draft. Everyone went robust RB. It's crazy. Like, it's really catching on what you've been teaching. And it works because it's so important to go robust RB because it's such a scarce position and there's only a handful of running backs in minimal committees. And you're going to see that, right? And you're going to have so many suspect situations. So I want to come on, have some fun here and go robust wide receiver first 4 rounds. It's going to be crazy. So I'm going to pull up my wide receivers right here, right now. Now, before I get into this, guys, it's very important you leave your fantasy questions below and smash that thumbs up because it really helps the channel significantly. So please smash the thumbs up. It means the world to me. And of course, guys, I've linked it below, pinned comment. Get the 16-round draft solution, the first ever and only video training. It's going to help you guys crush your leagues, or head on over to thefantasyfootballcounselor.com and get 16 rounds right now, guys. It's going to help you dominate your leagues completely. Here we go. All right, guys, we are going now with the draft. So I'm pulling it up here, and I'm going against the main screen. I'm going to pull up the draft board so you guys can see it. Now, if you're in the car, I'm going to walk through every single pick with you. So if you're listening on audio, don't fret. We're going to go over that with you guys, and then you're going to know every single pick I'm going with right here. So you guys are going to feel comfortable with every pick that I choose. So obviously you see here Christian McCaffrey coming off the board. Now I'm doing this draft on Yahoo. It tends to be a good platform. The ADPs are pretty Concheapsis-like. So, it's going to be as good as it's going to get. And the cool thing is now we're getting into draft season. Everybody here is real. So we're going to do the first 7 rounds or so, 6, 7 rounds. I'm going robust wide receiver. Now, do not do this. Now, I want a disclaimer. Do not do this. This is just for fun and entertainment, just to show you how bad robust wide receiver is, or 0 RB really is, okay? Do not do this. So if you're listening in the car, it's 12-person league, real people in here. I'm drafting 6th, okay? And we're going robust wide receiver. Do not do this, okay? So Christian McCaffrey, Saquon Barkley, Ezekiel, Alvin Kamara, Derrick Henry coming off the board. And like I told you guys, everybody's starting to implement that robust RB, and you're going to start seeing that. So I'm going to go with Michael Thomas Travis. I think I'm going to go with Adams here. Let's do that. Let's pick Adams. So I pick Adams. I'm going to draft him. There you go. So I got Devontae Adams here. I have to get a drink of water here, man. I'm tired today. So I'm the only one that went wide receiver. And like I said, because I've been blasting social media with robust RB, and because you know the value of how important it is to go robust RB, you're gonna see here that a lot of people go robust RB, okay? So we see Devontae Adams here come off the board. I take him, and let's see who goes next here. All right, so next guy off the board here, we got McCaffrey, Saquon, Zeke, Kamara, Derrick Henry, Devontae Adams, and Michael Thomas. Okay, so there we go. Then we got Joe Mixon coming off the board again. So this guy went Michael Thomas. He went wide receiver. You're going to see a lot of people go wide receiver, in the first 5 or 6 rounds with Michael Thomas. Now, people are drafting Michael Thomas thinking he's going to be the same Michael Thomas from last year. And he peaked, man. He had 185 targets. It was absolutely insane. He's not going to see that many targets this year. I just don't see that happening at all. And, look for a decline this year. And you can see Dalvin Cook's ADP falling. Ever since that holdout, you see him dropping a little bit, understandably so. And I just really don't trust him. And then we go Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill is going to have a good season, but I just find him very volatile. So yeah, he may come up with top 5, quarter or wide receiver numbers, but the problem is he's going to have those boom and bust games. So at the end of the day, he's going to come up with those high numbers, but what's going to end up happening is that he's going to have some boom or bust games. So there's going to be some games where he's going to have literally like 0 points. So be cautious with him. So let's recap the first round. Christian McCaffrey, Saquon Barkley, Zeke Elliott, Alvin Kamara, Derrick Henry, Devontae Adams, Michael Thomas, Joe Mixon, Dalvin Cook, Tyreek Hill, Nick Chubb, Julio Jones, okay? Now, Nick Chubb, again, I'm staying away from. You've heard many, many times why I said I'm staying away from Nick Chubb. Now, they're talking about this Stefanski guy from Minnesota coming in, and he's going to love Nick Chubb. I understand, but Kareem Hunt will not be ignored. I just can't draft a guy in the first round, end of first round, early second, knowing that Kareem Hunt is there, man. A rushing leader 2017 is just insane. Okay, so again, they went Julio Jones here. I like Julio. I think he's going to have a solid year. I think Matt Ryan steps up. They have a good year. And it breaks my heart to do this draft, genuinely, because I go robust RB a lot, and it just hurts me to see all of these running backs come off the board. Derrick Henry there at the 5 pick. There goes, I can't believe Josh Jacobs fell to pretty much mid-second round. That is insane. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go Kenny Golladay. And again, it burns me to go robust wide receiver. And if I go robust wide receiver, I got to do it all in. I'm literally going to go 3 to 4 wide receivers because I want to show you the value of running backs, okay? I really want you guys to understand the value of running backs. It's very, very important. And in my 16-round draft solution, I walk you through I did a bunch of mock drafts there for you with every pick for 16 rounds, giving you the perfect, robust RB strategy, okay? So again, do not do this. This is just for fun, but I want to show you guys how important that running back is. And you can see right now, the workhorses are coming off first, second round. After this, it really gets slim and trim. Mind you, there's some hidden gems there. There's Cam Akers, who could break out, but he's a major risk because you don't know what you're going to get there. When you look at Gurley, you know he's a workhorse guy, and he's a guy that's going to eat, right? And with guys like Josh Jacobs, you know he's the guy there. There's no committee, right? David Johnson is going to be the guy there in Houston, right? So you know that with those guys. But when you go into Cam Akers, DeAndre Swift, you're starting to get into some suspect situations at the running back position with rookies, okay? So second round recap, Miles Sanders, Kenyon Drake, who I don't trust. Mind you, the ceiling is there. I don't trust him. He only had 3 good games his entire career. I don't trust that. Hopkins, I don't see the targets being there. New offense, Arizona, don't trust him. 4th pick in the second round here, they go Mahomes, Chris Godwin, Josh Jacobs, Kenny Golladay, who we went with. Again, going that robust wide receiver strategy. Todd Gurley, Aaron Jones, Travis Kelce, Mike Evans, and Lamar Jackson. If you're new to my channel here, I'm telling you to be cautious with Godwin and Evans. Again, Godwin predicated on last year, and who was throwing the ball was Winston. With Brady there, it's going to be a different offense, right? I think Evans could be the guy. Who knows, right? I'm not investing a second-round pick. Starting off the third round, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Melvin Gordon, Amari Cooper, Austin Eckler, Leonard Fournette. I can't believe Leonard Fournette, he made it to the third round here. That's okay. So I like A.J. Brown this year, as he's really appealing to me because I like Tannehill. I think he's going to have a great season. We have Robinson, Thielen, Odell still sitting there. Let's go with A.J. Brown here. So as you can see here, we went robust wide receiver, but I want you to notice something before we started this draft, because I live and breathe fantasy football. I know the landscape of what's going on in the industry, what people are doing, the trends of how things are moving and how people draft. You're going to see here that I don't know these people in this draft. I randomly jumped into this draft, but you're going to see 2 robust RB strategies here. And I think this guy's a 16-rounder here, this guy Luis here. You can see Derrick Henry, Todd Gurley, Leonard Fournette. I absolutely love this combination. If I was drafting, this is a beautiful combination. And watch him. And again, I don't know this guy. Again, I jumped in this mock draft. I bet you he swings back around. He gets himself a Montgomery. And if David Johnson falls, which I doubt he will in the 4th round this far, I bet you he's going to go David Johnson or someone like that, or Cam Akers. I'd be interested to see Montgomery, David Johnson for this guy, robust RB, or he could go wide receiver. It looks like he's implementing the beginning of 16-round draft solution. If you haven't got it, get it, guys, at thefantasyfootballaccounts.com. It's a game changer. All right, so again, recap the third round here. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. My concern with Helaire is I think he's going to be fool's gold. I'm not sold on him. I don't see the volume going to be there for him in rushing attempts, that is. Again, if you look at McCoy and Williams last year, they combined for about 218 rushing attempts combined. I know they didn't play full seasons, but still, I'm a little concerned with Williams still being there, okay? So I'm cautious with Helaire. If you really want him, make sure it's robust RB, and he's one of the 3 or 4 running backs you get. Then Melvin Gordon, second pick, third round. Amari Cooper, I don't like his committee there with CeeDee Lamb. The addition there scares me. Austin Eckler, and if you guys have been following my Insta, if you're not following my Insta at Fantasy Football Counselor, go do that right now. I mean, we had a debate, me and Eckler, on why I think he sucks, and he came in and he chimed in saying he's a workhorse and this and that. Well, not a workhorse, but he said he's going to be pretty productive all over the field, especially in PPR, and he's been working hard. And I respect the guy, but I'm not drafting him. Then this guy went Leonard Fournette, who I love this team, man. Henry, Gurley, and Fournette, awesome. And then I went A.J. Brown, George Kittle, Odell, Juju coming off the board, Al Robinson, Thielen, and then Kyler Murray. And I don't know why this guy went Kyler Murray in the third round. So everything seems to be going as if it would based on ADP. Aside from this weird Kyler Murray picked in the third round, but you're going to get those weird guys once in a while to do that, and that's okay. Maybe he's really high on Kyler Murray, and he actually genuinely, well, maybe not. He actually went Russell Wilson. So for some reason, this guy thinks it's a super 2 quarterback, super flex or something like that type of league. This guy's obviously messing around. That's okay. Guys, if Kyler Murray, Russell Wilson are typically coming off in the 5th round of 12-person PPR league, just let you know. Okay, then James Conner. Okay, so Russell Wilson, James Conner, Chris Carson here. And again, we're going to go with another wide receiver. I'm going to show you something really cool here at the end of the 4th round. I'm going to show you how many running backs there are left and how many wide receivers are left after this 4th round here, okay? So, and then we're going to just talk about this and how stupid this strategy really is. Now, I'm okay with going 1 wide receiver. Like, I'm okay if I went like Henry, Golladay, Fournette, and Johnson. If Johnson fell to 4th, I'd be okay slipping Golladay in there, with my second pick, a receiver that I trust, right? But, I just don't like, anyway, listen, I don't like going 3 wide receivers. Like I'm studying this as I'm talking here, so I got distracted here. So yeah, I would never do this, but again, if you want to blend in a wide receiver here, that's fine, okay? So I'm going to go here and I'm going to just grab another wide receiver here. Again, we're going full robust wide receiver here. I'm going to go with Cooper Kupp. He could be solid again. Terry McLaurin has some ceiling. I like Shark. I like Hilton. I like a bunch of guys here. So I'm going to go here with just go Cooper Kupp here. Okay? So again, it breaks my heart. Now, there goes Dave. What did I say? Again, you guys are like, oh my God, Joe, you know that guy. I don't know that guy. He went Derrick Henry, Todd Gurley, Leonard Fournette, and David Johnson. I got to make a comment here. I don't know if he's going to read the comments. Wow, Lewis, that's amazing. That is amazing. Do you follow the counselor? I have no idea. I got a bunch of haters, but I got a lot of lovers, man. You follow the, I don't know if you, some people don't even read this. He definitely follows the counselor. This guy follows the counselor. I'm telling you, Louis follows the counselor. I'm telling you, this is great. I'm going to just go into my Instagram and tell everybody. This is great. I'm going to go to my story mode. What's up? What's up, Instagram? I'm recording a YouTube video, and I'm actually here. I'm trying something that I would never do as a robust wide receiver strategy. This guy, I don't know this guy, but he implemented the robust RB strategy the way the counselor would do it. And I said, hey, do you follow the counselor? And he's asking me, are you the counselor? Yes, I am. So I think this guy follows me, and that's a perfect scenario in the first 4 picks of your draft. Beautiful. And again, I'm just playing around here with the robust wide receiver strategy, but it's super cool that I noticed this guy, and I think he's a fan and a listener. Robust wide receiver or robust RB. And again, I'm just messing around. I feel so bad doing this, but I'm glad this guy is doing it the right way, right beside me in this fun mock draft here. So this is crazy. Unbelievable. So guys, I had to get that onto my story mode there for YouTube, but that's pretty wild. And I'm just going to tell this guy, yes, I am. All right. So yeah, man, it's just really cool to, that people are doing this. So I'm assuming if he is using the 16 round, he'll probably go wide receiver here, which he probably needs one. I'm assuming he's going to go Shark or someone like that. We're going to have to see it. Again, I'm not talking to this guy at all. I don't even know who he is. Oh, he went Woods. Okay, maybe he's not. Woods is going to be safe, but not really a guy I'm crazy on. So again, now, okay, let's get back to focus here. When I look at running backs here, I'm going to go Montgomery, but again, Montgomery as my RB1. I mean, like, that's crazy. Like, what am I supposed to do? Man, so he's gonna look at me. He's like, "You counselor, you're going robust wide receiver. That's not definitely not the counselor, right?" So again, I just wanted to show you this. So let's go back here and look at running backs. So this is what happens when let's take a look at wide receivers here. Parker, wide receiver 1. Keenan Allen, wide receiver 1. Courtland Sutton, wide receiver 1. DJ Shark, wide receiver 1. Michael Gallup, wide receiver 2. AJ Green, wide receiver 1. Stephon Diggs, wide receiver 1. Marquise Brown, wide receiver 1. Landry, wide receiver 1. Fuller, I don't care about. Deontay, I like. Slayton, wide receiver 1. Potentially Cooks, wide receiver 1. Debo Samuel, wide receiver 1. Okay, when I look at running backs here, guys, check this out. Raheem Mostert, do you trust him? Cam Akers, do you trust him? I mean, trust me, Cam Akers could break out, but as my RB1, no. And as you can see here, Hunt, Singletary, who's got Zach Moss there, don't trust him. Jordan Howard, like, this is what you're going to end up with if you wait. Now, again, you can see here Hilton was still available in the 5th round as well. Lockett was there, and so was Woods. But what I'm telling you is that there's really no running backs you can genuinely trust. Okay? So the point of this video is do not do this. Do not go robust wide receiver, okay? Do what this guy did, okay? What he did here is beautiful. I mean, unbelievable. Look at, he's loaded. He doesn't have to worry about a running back for the entire draft, okay? He absolutely does it. So I'm beyond excited that he did this, and this guy probably doesn't reply back. He probably believes that he's like, that's definitely not the counselor. He's go robust wide receiver. But yeah, man, I guess sometimes they read them, sometimes they don't. So anyway, listen, guys, do not do this. Want to come on here, have some fun here. And yeah, go robust RB. And you can see clearly that there isn't many running backs after the 5th round that you can trust. You definitely, like, I love David Montgomery this year based on volume. Would I want him to be my RB1? Would I feel warm and fuzzy? No. I need to have another guy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, here we go. So Luis is replying back. Of course, I follow you. You are totally disrupting. I follow the Roto podcast as well as those other guys are great. And they follow you. We're going to kill it this year. Yeah, buddy. All right, there we go. Let's get it. I am recording for YouTube. Great work. All right. All right, guys. Well, I am out. And listen, make sure you guys subscribe. Leave your fantasy questions below. And again, people recognize me in mock drafts. I got to change my name. I got to come in as like Anonymous One or something like that. So, guys, thank you for being here. Get the 16-round draft solution. You got your roster is going to be as close as bulletproof as possible. I mean, with fantasy, it's never 100% bulletproof. But get the 16-round draft solution. You guys will be extremely happy. I appreciate you guys being here. My pick is up. I'm not going to pick right now because I'm signing out. Thank you for being here. Get the 16-round draft solution right now, thefantasyfootballcounselor.com, and leave your fantasy questions below. Smash the thumbs up, guys, and I'm out. Do not do the robust wide receiver strategy. Go robust RB. See you later.